Hey everyone, welcome to Long Arm Wednesday. I'm Laura Lynn of the Mama Pop Quilt Shop, and we're very happy to see you here today. Today we're working on a customer's quilt, and it was very directional orientated, so we had to make sure we were going to load the backing correctly. It's also directional, and as load at the front to make sure we have it exactly where we want it, and it's not going to look too funny, or look funny. We don't want it to look funny. So what I have done up here in the border, and I will do continuous along this border here, is little sailboats, and they just go one after the other. I think there's like 15 of those up there, and they space nicely, and it gives it stitches down the border, but also gives it a really nice design to go with this very nautical themed quilt. We were talking about lighthouses and like anchors and bottles, boats in a bottle and stuff like that, and waves as stitch out ideas. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing. I couldn't find a stitch out that I liked, so I'm just I drew some stuff up and I'm just gonna wing it. So that's how I'm gonna go. And well, hopefully it works out. If not, seam ripper, seam ripper. So I have it on 12 stitches per inch, and it is off the belt, so it's very nice and free for me to use. So there is, hold on, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 rows, so I was kind of visually trying to keep my stitch out within maybe 2.5 rows or something like that, to be able for them to fit snugly with each other as they go along, and leaving some with maybe a lighthouse on one row or 2 lighthouses on another row, and with some waves in between and some clouds and some birds. I'm sure we can make it look all pretty. So if we have to break threads, we break threads. All right, so here I am, I'm starting right off into the, the stitch of the ditch of the block here, or from the border to the main quilt, and we're just going to hit start. And I kind of want to do a little, maybe a little meander first up in here to fill this, or come up here and do a little loop, and then maybe make a cloud, and come back down here, do a loop, and then start off on that lighthouse. That's kind of how I was thinking about it, okay? So just come up here. Be very free with your movements. Okay. And of course we know how to make a cloud. And then from here we can do another loop. Come back down here, and then here's kind of where I want to start the up of my lighthouse. I kind of want to do the side, do where the little light is reflectant, and then come around and do like the top hat part, or the top of the lighthouse, and then do the little flag, and then be able to come back down and do the other side, and maybe some stuff in between. So that's what we're gonna try and do. So I'm going to come straight up on a bit of a curve. Okay, it's a little bit of a curve. And then come around here, make the little light. And then up here, and trying to make the roof of the lighthouse to a peak. And then up here to make a flag. And then down the little pole. And then across the top of the house, of the lighthouse there. And then back down here. And then here, and then we go here, and then back down to the bottom on an angle-ish. There we go. And then we're going to come this way, maybe do a door, come here, and then we're going to go up on an angle, kind of give us some stripes that look like a lighthouse. Or at least the best we can do towards a lighthouse. There we go, and come out here, and then we can just do another little loop, make a cloud, don't forget to move. You can always pop off from a cloud, go and do a bird, here, do the big bird here, and then back down, and get to the cloud, do a little loop, another little loop, do a little wave. And then come back up and do some clouds over there. little loop here. And we'll just make another cloud. They don't have to be huge, just enough to add a little bit of depth and dimension to it. Come back out here. And then let's go back down and try and do another lighthouse. Come up on an angle. Make it so it's got his little light outcropping there. What I gotta do is roof up here. Make a big flag. Go back down. Another roof here. There. And we'll go this way. Maybe put the door over on this side. And let's do that little angle. I like the angle because it kind of really defines, you know, either the stairs or even just the regular design of the lighthouse. And a loop. And then we'll just work the next row as we get there. A little cloud, maybe we'll do something a little bit different. A big bird, stitch it so it's prominent. There we go. And then of course you can end off up on here, right in the stitch of the border there. Lock those stitches in, and then you can just focus, roll the quilt and focus on the next row. Make a anchor, make more waves, or just a whole little thing of waves, and then do some more lighthouses. Completely and totally up to you. So that's how I'm working this one. It's a beautiful piece of art. It's got killer whales on the back, and it's lovely. I love the material and you know, the whole idea behind it, right? So why not? Very nice. Whales and boats and sailors and lighthouses and bottles and boats and whales and lighthouses and jars or bottles. It's very cute. I really enjoy working on it. So hopefully the Miss Kathy enjoys the turnout of it. So thanks everybody for watching, liking, and subscribing, and we really greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to check us out on our live streams on Saturdays at 1 p.m. And we'll see you very soon. All right, take care everybody. Enjoy your week. Bye.